Welcome. This is Johnny Ricohmnemonic, Ricohmnemonic, money. Hey, how y'all guys doing? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you a thing about myself and things that I've been through and things that happened and things I don't even understand why did it happen the way it has happened. I would never know because I am not a person that what the universe says, whatever, and you know, I don't know. To be honest, the real honest. But anyways, I am a Taurus and Scorpion moon sign. I am representing myself. All the Taurus and Scorpion moon sign. I don't know what y'all guys are, how y'all guys is dealing with, what things is events and stuff like that. But I only could talk about myself. So let me go ahead and explain a little thing what happened many years ago, starting in my teen age. One event. It started from one event. It started one event. This event happens, being America, born in America, and doing the typical like a boy teenager would does, like listen to music, watch TV, play video games, the full 9 yard, until one day, they come. And when they came, and I'm talking about spirits. Now, spirits, what you see in the movies and things like that, I didn't get that type. Like, as like they walking around and they doing some meddling things. I didn't get that type. The one I got is just, it was very upsetting. Very upset. Now, they upset was not the type of upset what you see in the movies or hear what people when they upset, they do the craziest things. They was very calm and collect, but at the same time upsetting. So they was asking for my mom, and I said my mom is in her room. So I'm thinking they're gonna go over there and leave me the fuck alone. But no, they told me to go get her. So I went to go get her, and she told me, tell them I don't have nothing to do with it, and close the door. Just like that. She didn't even give not even a long brief of discussion like who, what, but she didn't do none of that. She already knew what I was talking about. And she just said what she said and closed the door. So I'm like, wow, you could do that? Because, I'm thinking when spirits comes, they could do anything they want to do, to be honest, because you cannot fight something you can't see. Be honest. So I went to my room. I didn't go to my sister because my sister at the time, there wasn't my sister. She was possessed at the time. So my sister come back, and I know that's not my sister because she's not. That's not her voice speaking. It's just another person speaking and asking me where's my mom. But it's saying it in the language of, their native language, really my native language too. But I could understand it, every bit of it. And I just told them she ain't got nothing to do with it. So they left. And when I say they, like, meaning that my sister left along, and just, because the spirit goes in the people body vessels. So she goes in our room, and my other sister comes. You know, she's coming from the club. You know, she's like she loved, you know, going to the club at the time. You know, that's at that age point where she loved to go to the club at night and come home late at night. And I tell her, ooh, 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 look, look. I don't want to say her name because I want to respect her name. So, and I'm like, look, they here. She's talking about, who's they? I said, they here. And they in what's his name room. So she goes in there, and she been there for a little longer, and I'm like, yo, I'm her brother, and I'm sitting here like, yo, don't tell me something going on with my sister, because she has not come out the door, out of the room, and I haven't heard anything. So I said, you know what, I'm going to man up. And, you know, I had the courage. I said, I'm a man, I'm going to go in there, and whatever happens, whatever happens. I goes in there. All I know, my sister having a full fucking conversation with them. And I'm like, huh? You could talk to them? And I was like, this is interesting. This is real interesting. Because the reason why I say this is interesting, because here in America give you so much fucking stories. It's unbelievable. And I get to witness and have an experience. Because you got to understand, having experience, like, it's just like job. If you don't have an experience of a job, you don't know what to do. You know, the reason why I say you don't know what to do, you don't know what to do for how they want you to operate for the company. So that's why I said experience is a lot. Because experience, you really can't take experience away from somebody when you experienced it. So I walk in the door, and soon they said, is that Johnny that everybody's been talking about? And I'm like, huh? They know my name? I don't even know them. And it was like, this is Johnny that everybody's been talking about? My sister said, yeah, that's him. They're like, wow, he's such a big guy. Yeah, he eats a lot. I was like, I'm like, my sister, why you gonna tell them stuff like that? But anyways, and it was like, wow, this is what everybody been talking about. I'm like, wow, who is they? If they talking about my name, who is they? I want to say that but at the same time, I'm like, hey, you know, I don't want to step over boundary because I can't fight something that I cannot see. You know, at the same time, you know, even though they're under my sister's body, you cannot fight something that you can't see. So I stayed and, you know, watched the whole conversation, the action, everything. What it was saying. They was upset. They was very upset. When I say very, very, they was so upset because it's like they wanted to it's like a revenge or something. Because somebody was meddling something, and when they was meddling something, they want somebody to out of the family or something like that. So they came here. They said they come here to handle the situation. And I'm like, wow. They come here because they have to. They giving the message because they gotta handle the situation. And they say they can't see the person because the person is all black. Can't see it. Can't see the face. Can't do nothing. It's all black. And I was like, okay, all black. All right. So then, after they told my sister how to handle the situation, my sister handled the situation. They said, okay, it's done. Boom, whatever. So they asked permission to come, right? For another one. It says, another one want to give a message, but they asked permission to come. Do you accept? My sister told her, hold on, because before you accept, you have to have certain things, certain items, certain whatever, you know, because this person needs to have it. Sister go search. Oh, I got it. Tell that person you could come. Just like that. Person comes, each one of the spirit comes in. They see me. Wow, is that everybody been talking about? This Johnny right here? And my sister's like, yeah, this is him. She got this nonchalant, like, yeah, this. And then it got to the point that she got tired of it because it was many that came that she accepted that, wants them to come. And she was like, yeah, that's him. And I understand that, because she's getting tired of, that why I don't know. I don't know what she was thinking or whatever, but, things. So let me make this short, the story short. At the end of it, they told me to stick my arm out. That's the kicker right here. So, and you know how somebody, when you could put alcohol in your hands or whatever, you light it on fire and your whole hand's on fire, you have matters of seconds before you start feeling it. Now, she didn't grab nothing. Because I'm in front of them while they talking. I'm literally like we in some type of kingdom or something, like in their world, and we just standing there. We're not getting judged or anything, but we just standing there and hearing all the conversation, and my sister doing all the reaction. Doing all the talking. I'm not saying anything. And this old lady, I could tell she was old. The way she was walking, talking, and the knowledge that she had. She has great knowledge. And when she seen me, she was like, Johnny, it's okay, everything's gonna be okay. All you just gotta do is just go to church. And I'm sitting like, in my mind, who the hell is this person to tell me something like to go to church? Because first of all, I don't understand church anyways. The people that at church that open up the Bible and things like that, whatever, I don't even understand the word they're talking about. So why is this lady even telling me something like that? That's what I'm thinking. And then I started thinking, what church did she talking about? She didn't even really give me great detail. She just tell me, just go to church. Everything be all right. So she lit her hands on fire. Now, she didn't grab the fire and just lit her hand. Like, she didn't grab a lighter. She didn't do none of that. It just lit, just shoo. Fireball in her hand. Now, you see this? You see how it's orange? And she tells me that to stick my arm out. Because I understand everything they saying at the native tongue, what they speaking. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. Who the hell are they to tell me some shit like that? And then after, I don't know if my soul's going to be taken. I don't even know they're going to possess me. I don't know I'm going to be the normal of myself. I'm thinking all kinds of things that is not supposed to be going on. So my sister's next to me because we standing, and she tells me, go ahead, it's okay. Stick your arm out, it's okay. And I'm looking at her like, my life is in your motherfucking hands, like that kind of look. So I stick my arm out. When I stick my arm out, and I did it like this. So when I stick my arm out, the fireball's in her hand, and when it touch, and it's orange. Remember, the fire is orange. Now, we know if you're using like propane, like anything like propane, you can see like at the bottom of it, you see the blue, right? Soon it touched my arm, I see massive of blue on my arm. Massive blue. It was so massive. That blue was so massive. It was big. And shit you not. And when she did the other arm, and it hit, blue. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is that? Who the hell? What world are we living in? I thought we living in, I understand we're living in Earth, but in America, these movies, what people says, and, the hierarchy of the secret, whatever, they say certain things, and, all these things kids say, everything's running in my mind. I'm sitting here like, I'm actually in this shit. I'm in the shits. So I'm like, oh, fucking God. And she says, okay, Johnny, it's okay. She's done with me. And she goes back to interact with my sister, talking just to let her know whatever. And they didn't do anything with my sister. They was done with that. So I'm thinking like, fuck. I said, who am I really? So I started thinking, is I'm really born from my mom and my dad? Was I abducted and things like that? And I started, looking at the traits of who looks who. And then I say, but my brother looks like me, exactly looks like me. And because my mom and my dad, they interact, and I'm like, okay, so I know I'm with this family. All these things start running in my mind because I didn't understand who the hell is I. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So I'm like, is I'm supposed to be this certain person or thing, like I'm a demon, but it couldn't say I'm a demon because she says, oh, Johnny, you're okay. You just gotta go to church and things like that. You be okay. Nothing. You don't gotta worry about nothing. But what I just did and then she says, I missed this part. What I was gonna say. She says one thing. She says, what I just did for you, that was protection. And I was like, protection of what? Or I'm sitting here like, yeah, I can't see certain things because if this happening, she knows damn sure what the shit is out, whatever is out there, So I'm like, man, you know what? I'm just a freshman, ninth grade. Freshmen, they mostly get picked on, whatever. I definitely not gonna talk about it. And then I was like, you know what? If they say, if people talk some crazy things, they're gonna try and put them in a crazy home because, they cannot diagnose what is the situation going on with them, why is certain things. And I was thinking all kinds of crazy things at that time of being a teenager. So while I was going older, I was more quiet, like very just observing people, just observing, looking at people, how they act. I'm trying to find out who is I, what is I'm supposed to do here in this world. Why did they chose me? And then I notice I do certain things, certain bad things too. And I'm sitting here like, but the thing, when I was doing those certain bad things, I didn't even know I was doing them. But the thing is that this is a kicker. I was been doing that before I even met them. So that means this was been up embedded in me long time ago. Because I'm starting to calculate. Because this is the two things I hated the most in life as right now, as 2019, and going back to my time in high school and middle school. I hated math and reading. Those are the two subjects I hated. The reason why I hated it because people use it for the wrong. They learn it and they use it for the wrong. And I said, if they didn't have this, what they still would have used it for the wrong or what? So I was so what I did was I just didn't even like to read and didn't like to do math and things like that. And I was very stuttering. Like I was a very stuttering kid because I did not want to read. They even put me in speech class. That was, and then I didn't even pass that because I was determined not to want to really learn how to talk. I was determined not to know how to do math. But one thing was my biggest love of the most was science. When it came to science, I loved that to the fullest. And I'll do science, science things, and, put things together easily. Just, it was just so easy for me. Just, there was something that I just intrigued about science. So as going older, then I start picking up some other things, other traits, and I just start picking up things. I just learning. That's all I was doing. I was just learning. And I was like, I'm just having fun with it. But at the same time, I was just doing certain things that I was not supposed to be doing, and I didn't understand why I was doing these things. I had this nonchalant, didn't give a fuck about nothing of the outside, because I was just doing me. But I noticed other human beings was doing the same thing. So I said, you know what? I gotta be the norm. I'm normal. I'm normal of doing these things. This is something normal, right?